Hi guys! How is everyone doing today? It's Tea Time with Mo!
Yay!
Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2. Season effing 2. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited.
I'm excited. I'm ready for this.
So I was actually really nervous about doing this. No lie. No lie. Like,
What have you got to be nervous about? You did like a whole season.
I did.
A whole season. You had so many guests.
I did like 30 so odd. But that was what? 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
Is that when your last guest was? There's no way.
Yeah. Hey, Rise Up Gaming. Welcome everyone. Welcome guys. Tree Hugger's in here. You know, Tree Hugger. There's Sly Fox Lover up in here. You know, you guys are awesome for hanging out. Yeah, so I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I am nervous. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. And when your nervousy goes up, my nervousy goes up.
Well, let's just get straight into it, shall we? Let's get straight into it. So, we always start the Tea Time with Mo with showing off our awesome mugs. Okay, so this is a wrong way around. Let me turn this around. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think it is? It is... It's Deadpool! Deadpool! Ooh, there's a glare of the thingy. Let me do that. No, that didn't work. It's Deadpool, and I'm actually drinking tea. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? I'm drinking some tea. I'm actually drinking Royal Chai, Masala Chai. It's so good, guys. It is so good. When Mrs. May came over to the UK, I actually gave her a box of this.
Oh.
It's like this is my favorite tea. It comes in powder though, which isn't. Whatever. Technicalities. No hush. This is another PP stream. Sorry, go ahead.
So it sounds like you kind of like you prefer to have yours like in the bag. Prefer to like steep it.
I do prefer mine to be in the bag, but this is powdered form, but it's actually really, there's a lot of spices in this. So it kind of gives you that warm feeling, you know, when it's winter and it's cold. It gives you that warm feeling inside, which is really nice. Which is really nice, guys. Anyway, I've got the amazing, the awesome DeadsyDoll. This way. DeadsyDoll as my guest. Hi, DeadsyDoll.
Hello, Mo.
It's been some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has.
Yeah.
So much has happened. So much to catch up on.
Right?
Yeah.
What was I gonna ask you? What tea are you drinking, or what beverage do you have?
Well, I happen to be drinking. I didn't bring it the package.
Fred.
I feel like I should have known. Hi, Fred. I feel like I should have done that. I'm sorry. What I'm drinking is actually not tea, and it's Mexican style hot chocolate. Just because
okay.
Most teas, you know, I can't have because I can't consume caffeine. That's not like a personal decision. It's because my body can't handle it. I have really bad adverse reactions to it. So, yep, it's in my trusty little mug right here. It's very hot. I just burnt my tongue on it. A few minutes ago.
Well, that's what happens when you start drinking before the stream starts. I'm just saying. Also, they've definitely put the printing on the wrong side of this mug, because I have to drink with my left hand now so that you guys can see the Deadpool face. I'm drinking out of his brains.
Well.
Yeah, but let's not brush over the Mexican chocolate part. How does it taste? Does it taste like chocolate, or just pure sugar?
It's a really good question. No, it doesn't taste like sugar. It's actually it's not as sweet as you would think it probably is. It's got a little bit of a cinnamon and chocolate type of flavor to it. but it's very I don't know. To me, it seems a little creamier, and it's got a softer taste to it. I enjoy it very much. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remind me to try that when I come to California.
I'll send
Hopefully
you
at the
some.
end of the year. Oh,
How about if I just send you some?
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
Yep.
That'd be cool
I'll
too.
do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I'll
want
send
to
you
try
some
this.
fresh ones straight from Mexico. I'll go down to Mexico, pick it up,
It's just a
come
hop,
back
skip, and a
home,
jump away, right?
put it in a box,
Mm-hmm.
put that box in another box, and then put it in a plastic bag and tape it shut with duct tape, and then I'll send it to you.
Sounds perfect. Sounds like sounds like no one's getting into that ever. You know, it's like one of those Swiss bank safes. No one's getting in that. Nope.
No, how about if I do that, make it look really, really, wrap it really, really bad, and ship it from Mexico, so it looks very suspicious. Like, it's in this package. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into it. How's life? How has it been? We haven't talked to you since Tea Time with Mo, the first time you were on it, which is almost like 2 years ago. It's been
You know
a while. What?
Come to think of it, doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed with me. And these guys know me. They know
do?
about me, right? I don't think they want to know any more about me. I think we should do something different. I think they should know more about you.
Oh.
I
Well,
definitely think so. Yep. We need to change this up.
Okay. We're gonna have to switch seats then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll go by and then you go by.
I changed it up.
All right.
On the fly. It's like this wasn't
Well,
planned
yeah.
at all. It's like this wasn't planned at all. I did it just like
Well-
that while you were talking. I was like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do. Oh my gosh. Guys. Today I'm the guest.
That's right. Surprise!
Surprise!
So you thought you were getting tea time with Mo, you're getting G time with Mo. So I'm taking over this thing because he's had so many guests on here. You've gotten to know so many other people, and we figured it would be a good idea for you guys to get to know Mo in a way that you might not have gotten to know him before. So hopefully I'll be asking the right questions. Hopefully these are things that you haven't heard before. Because Mo, he seems to be pretty open with you guys, and he kind of lets you in on some things. But I've known
I don't know
Mo
about
really
that.
well.
No.
So you know, and it's kind of hard for me because I know a lot about Mo as well. But I think that there's still some things that we could all learn from him. But you know, the way that he's kind of featured other streamers, I just thought, like, what about you? What about you, Mo? So.
What about me? What do you guys want to know?
What I want to know is what made you start Tea Time with Mo? Like,
Okay,
where did
so
the inspiration come from?
it's kind of difficult to pinpoint exactly what made me want to do Tea Time with Mo. What I guess with me, I've always been a one-on-one kind of guy. Like when I'm talking to someone, I like to talk one-on-one. Sometimes I like to slide into people's DMs. That sounds so bad, right? But sometimes that's what I like to do, because if I start talking to them in public, then other people will chime in and stuff like that, you know. I like to talk to them, you know, like in private messages and you know, just to get a sense and feel of who they are, like even like gaming wise. I wasn't much of a group kind of person. Like I didn't like play a lot of multiplayer games that way, so it was actually PP that really got me into it. And we were already doing the live cast, and I kind of liked this format, so I had to just go for it. I just like thought, you know what, let's do this thing. And I just went for it.
You wanted something a little bit more personal, a little bit more like intimate, like in a one-on-one kind of
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? I was actually looking. I'm not a big streamer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big streamer, but I wanted to do something.
Who really is? I mean, other than the
the partnered people, yeah. But no, but
Yeah.
for me, I wanted to kind of like promote my friends. because that's what I was doing before I even started streaming. I was promoting my people. I was tweeting them out. I was posting places, you know, where I was allowed to post, and yeah, I really enjoyed that time. So that's, I guess, what really made me want to start Tea Time with Mo. And like I said, with Skype and everything, I love talking one-on-one with people. So why the hell no?
So,
why the heck no?
So why not just do Skype one-on-one with people? Why did you want to bring it to a streaming type of format then?
Mostly to promote people. Mostly to promote people.
That's very nice.
And so people get to know who my friends are and get in the same vein kind of get to know me, you know. I feel like in this day and age, like, judgments are thrown around like willy-nilly. I wanted to show them the real me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Show them the real me.
I know that I myself have felt it from both, like, friends and people who aren't friends. You can get judged by what you play, you can get judged by who you play with, you can get judged by how you play.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
exactly.
a very competitive type of environment to be around, but you found a lot of good people. You surrounded yourself with a lot of good people. I've made some new friends because of you, by seeing the new people that you meet. I talk to them too now, and you find some really good good people. And so I guess today's music is brought to you by Kaisuru.
Yeah.
Neverland Dreams, his music is amazing.
It is. It's really, really good, and I'm really happy that he made this playlist for me. Guys, go check out Kaisuru if you don't know who that is. He is Soul Eater, I believe. I'm gonna have to look up his Twitter. Someone look up it. Someone post his Twitter, because I completely forgot to do it. My bad. But his Twitch name is Kaisuru, and he's a great guy, really cool guy. And a little birdie tells me that he's gonna be on Tea Time with Mo very soon. Well, who knows? Who knows?
No, Tea Time with not G Time.
Oh.
It's a one-off thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what did you say it was Soul Eater 2K6 is what it is.
Eater 2K6. That's him on Twitter. He's a great guy. Very great guy. Okay. You're gone.
Okay. Actually,
I'm so not used to hosting that I feel like I need to ask questions. It's kind of different.
Don't do that.
It's kind of.
It's my turn. Just sit down.
It's so difficult for me to just sit here. Okay.
So we've talked about the good parts of Tea Times with Mo. What pet peeves do you have with it? What problems have you run into? Because every good thing, can sometimes have a bad part to it.
Of course,
Charlie,
of course.
What are your pet peeves with it?
Let me take a swig of my tea.
Swig as well.
Let's see. Okay, technical difficulties is a big pet peeve. When you're trying to do something, it's not just with Tea Time with Mo, it's with freaking live casts, streams. When it's not working for you, it's not working for you. So I don't know, like, for me, technical difficulties is right up there. I hate it with a passion. Roar. Anyway.
Yeah, that can happen with regular streams too. Technical difficulties, and the good thing is you have a new computer now.
New computer, hopefully. But the thing is, mostly the software problems. It's usually software problems, so that's annoying. I guess another pet peeve. I haven't had it much with Tea Time with Mo. I guess I haven't had too many accounts of this, but it is still annoying when guests just give you one-word answers.
Oh, one-word answers?
Yeah, one-word answers. I'd be like, so you enjoyed this series? And they'd be like, yes. And I'd be like, sat here just like waiting for them to elaborate. Be like, yeah, I like this game. It's fun. I like the strategy and whatnot. Like.
So, how are you doing? Good. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna. It's annoying because I can talk for days, I can talk for days. But the thing is, it's meant to be about them. You know,
so
it's
I
meant
guess
to be about them.
in the end, that they're only kicking themselves in the butt because it's really, you're giving them the platform to talk about themselves, and this is what they do with it. So you can't blame yourself. I can see how it could be a little annoying, but it's you know, it is what it is. So given that there's both pros and cons or whatever, what made you get back into doing Tea Time with Mo? What made you want to come back after 2 years? Like, did you after that time, did you think that you were just like, was the thought always like, I'm gonna come back to this, or did you mean to take 2 years off, or you know, all of that?
Honestly, I didn't.
That time?
I was always wanting to come back because I do enjoy doing Tea Time with Mo. I really do have a lot of fun with my guests and with the community and whatnot. I didn't mean for it to be this long. I had computer problems for a long time, so I couldn't make it look the way I want it to look, for one. And it was a lot of strain on my computer, so I was like, no. But now I've got a new computer. It's working a lot better than the old one. So not only with Tea Time with Mo, but with other things, I want to explore different ways that this media can be kind of molded, you know? And what really got me back, and there was points where I was thinking, I can't bring back Tea Time with Mo. I don't know if I can, you know? I don't know if I've got the energy to do it.
What was making you think that?
I don't know.
When you say the energy, do you mean like your mood level? Do you think that you like had to put on?
Yeah. No, it's not that I'm less hype or more hype or anything like that. It just, I don't know. It's just when you've not done something for a while, the nerves kind of get to you. You know, like the nerves are like, I don't know if I can keep doing this, you know. But honestly, what really got me through it was my friends and this amazing community that has grown around Power Planeteers, you know, my own channel, just the Twitch family, just this whole community that has grown around it. It's a beautiful thing, and that's what really got me back into doing Tea Time with Mo. So
okay, that's good. I mean, you said you enjoy doing it, and
I do,
so that it must have been that your joy from like what you got out of it must have like made you feel, just must have reminded you, you know what, like you can do this again. It's something must have reminded you that. I mean, aside from the whole, like, hey, I got a new fancy computer. Now I can, like, not get bopped off of the internet. Or maybe, like, I won't have so much technical issues. Like, that's got to be a huge motivator.
Oh, my internet still sucks, though. My internet still sucks. Which is which is heartbreaking when you've got this amazing machine next to you. Yeah, baby steps, exactly. Baby steps. So.
All right. Well, what do you have planned for the future of Tea Time with Mo? I mean, like, obviously after this episode being the prologue, what can we expect that's going to be new this time around? And not just for Tea Time with Mo, but also your stream in general.
Let's see. So I did start a new series, Discord discussions. I do it after Power Planeteers stream. If you guys don't know who Power Planeteers is, they're my team. They're my family. DeadsyDoll here is a part of it. Erskate, Chick Among Us. We're a bunch of geeky gamers that like to do good for the world. We raise money for charities and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's you know, it's after Power Planeteers stream, it was a Discord discussions where I you know, just hang out with the community while I play boring to watch games.
So Discord discussions, so people would have to be a part of your community on Discord.
Yes.
So in your Discord community, and then they join in the voice, and then it's playing. The audio is playing through stream. Discord discussions is on stream, right?
Yeah, it is. So
okay, and you're playing a game.
Yeah, I'll be playing a game. We're having a nice discussion. That's all it is. Just a nice discussion. And I've been playing a few games here and there. I haven't of late because apparently my Elgato does not want to be compatible with my new new monitor, which sucks.
And did you contact support about that?
I did. Do you know what they told me to do? They told me to. I'm trying not to get mad. Told me to turn it off and on again. In so many different ways. So many different ways. Have you tried taking the power cord out? Yes. Have you tried restarting the software? Like, yes. I've done all of those things. That was the first thing I do. That's the first thing I do when something breaks down. Turn it off and on again.
Yeah. I think we've kind of all learned that at this point. So when someone says that to you, it's quite insulting. I don't think anybody should ever be told, try turning it off and on. Okay, bye. Like, get back to us if it doesn't work. Like, you know, I get it. Like, that works for a lot of things, but something tells me that your problem was a little bit more advanced than that. So,
for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
So what are you gonna do to kind of get around that problem then? Do you have a plan, or like, are you just?
I've been through so much with Elgato. But if it's not working with this new monitor, and I'm loving this new monitor, by the way, I think I have to go somewhere else. I have to go AverMedia's route, you know, and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then I can just send that straight back. But it's kind of annoying because a lot of the stuff that you do on stream is stream games, and most of it is PlayStation 4 games for me. But it's just one of those things.
You don't like to stream through the PlayStation. You don't like the. It sounds like
no, I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I bought this freaking PC for a reason, right? Might as well utilize it. You know.
That's very true. That's a really good point.
You might as well utilize it. I mean, I don't mind doing it through the PlayStation, but yeah, it's no, it's not ideal.
I know that some people don't because they want the customization options. They want to be able to put their own layout out. I mean, like, look at what you got here. Like, you got your own kind of thing. It's very well branded, and when you do something like you stream through the PlayStation 4, everybody's stream looks the same when it's streaming through there. You could change things up, like there's you in your camera, and then you can have the words at the bottom scrolling. I mean, you know, you know what I'm talking about, right? The comment, I think they call it a comment to spectators or something like that. And you can color the background, but that's about it. There's really nothing personal about
that's it. I really wish that they would have customizable options. That would be really helpful, I think so.
That would be nice. I mean, I like to stream through the PlayStation 4 just because
it's easy.
My computer is garbage. So it allows me to kind of be like everybody else and stream because I have good internet. I just have a bad computer, so you know, we have a little opposite problem there. So
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
bring your computer, bring your rig over here, and then we could play on a LAN, and then I have tons of screens, by the way. I have a big, like, what's the size of it? It's huge. It's a monitor. It's like this big. One of my friends gave it to me, and then I have a TV the same size, and then I have another TV right here. Then I got another one right there, and then I have my monitor over here. So I have 3 monitors here, and then I have the 2 more in the other room that are not being used, but eventually they will be used. This TV needs to be turned in, but you totally have a spot here. Like, I could just sit you in that little corner, and I can give you like 2 monitors over there, and then we could just.
Are you inviting me to stay with you or something?
Come over.
Because I'm down for that. I'd love to live in California.
Oh my God. You know what? I think you would. I really do.
I think I would too. But everything is so spaced out in America. Well, in certain parts of America, everything is so spaced out. I don't know how I would get around. I do like walking, but I mean, not to get some like tea.
Oh yeah. Well, I live in an area where like things are within walking distance. Is it not like that for you where you live, or?
Oh, over here, yeah, definitely. Everything is close by.
Do you have something like a dollar store nearby? Because that's one of my go-to places around here, like a dollar store. It's like, oh, I need a hairbrush, Dollar Tree. I need a freaking, I don't know, I'm kind of short on cash. I need to get something quick to eat. Dollar Tree. Do you guys have something like that?
Yeah, we got loads of stuff like that. Like
Like
20 minutes, yeah. 20 minutes in if you want to walk to the town.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
That's not walking to me.
That's walking distance for me.
Now you're exercising. that's like real.
It's not that far away. It's because you're going down a hill. 20 minutes.
Wait. Say that again. Did you say you're going down a hill?
Yeah.
That means you have to go back up the hill.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Don't
this
worry
is
about
fitness.
it.
You're out here working out.
Well, you gotta do your bit, right? You gotta get that little bit of exercise in.
That's where he gets those legs from. It's not from playing soccer. It's from walking up and down the hills.
Soccer. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry. Football.
Football. Did you know that they say football in Australia as well? They don't say soccer over there.
Yeah.
I learned that.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
And then
oh,
also-
oh, oh! I think you deserve a swig of your tea for that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's
Football.
and then also I think it's somewhere else. I think some parts of like Africa also call it football.
It's called football everywhere in the world, except for the US. We call it soccer.
No.
Soccer.
I'm trying to say. No, they don't. No. I think.
I'm offending a lot of Americans right now.
No. It's what I'm trying. No, I kind of got my words mixed up because it's making sense in my head. No, in Australia they have like if you look up Australian football, it looks like what do you call
It's a different kind of football.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say like they call soccer football. They call like the football type of football. Like how Americans call football.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
standard
know.
grandma. Hey you. Hey, no hecklers.
No, stand your grandma. It's football. It's not soccer. Okay, just throwing that out there. For all you American people, you can call it soccer if you want. Doesn't bother me, but the real word is football. Anywho, let's not open this kind of worms.
Well, let's talk about your recent trip. You recently traveled. Where did you go?
I did. I went to Zanzibar. No, I went to Egypt.
You went back home to Zanzibar.
I went back to home to Zanzibar. I would love to go to Zanzibar. Just throwing that out there for all you people who really care. Yeah.
Research. Before you go to any country you've never been to, do your research on the culture. Believe me, it will save you a lot of culture shock and trouble.
Yeah, Egypt was really nice actually. Right, not to brag or anything, but we have our own apartment there. Like my family has it. It's not mine, but it's my family's.
Nice.
And we just go there. We do maintenance on the apartment. It usually takes about a day's worth of work, and after that we had like 2 weeks to do whatever we wanted. We usually went to yeah, we were there for 2 weeks.
What was the weather like over there? Because I know that where you live right now, it's usually pretty cloudy, right?
Yeah, usually very cloudy. Today it was windy as F, and it was almost snowing. So there was that. Oh, I say almost snowing because it was like thin and whatever. It didn't like settle or anything. But yeah, it was a difference. Right now over there, it's like their winter period in Egypt.
Okay.
So it wasn't too warm. It wasn't too cold. It would get a little chilly during the evening times, but it was nothing like the weather here. You could go around in a hoodie if you wanted to.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was good, really good weather. We would stay up late, obviously, then do stuff. I don't know, a bowling alley just down the road, and they would actually have PlayStation 4s and stuff that you could play there. You have to pay a little bit of money, but
wait. So where did you play this at?
It was technically it's a bowling alley, and it's near like where our apartment was in Egypt. like just down the road. And yeah, we went and played games and whatnot. I went horseback riding for the first time. Loved it.
Let me ask you something really quick before you go further.
Okay.
We had a question in the chat because you asked, does anybody have any questions? And Tree Hugger asked, has Mo ever ridden a horse on a beach with the wind blowing? He seems like a guy who has done that before.
Yes, actually, that is exactly what I was about to say. I went horseback riding for the first time. I went twice. And
with the wind blowing in your hair?
With my lack of hair.
With the wind blowing in your beard.
In my beard, yeah. It felt good. It felt good. And yeah, it was on a beach, so the sea, the sea minerals and stuff was getting in my beard, and that's why it's so luscious and beautiful and soft right now. I wish you could all just touch it right now.
It was like the salty air in Egypt.
Yeah.
You could bottle that and you can sell it.
Oh yeah.
It must be like really good exfoliant on your skin, and then it just like kind of pulls out the bad juju out of your beard.
Yeah, I guess so. You know what they used to say? Like salt used to be like a purifier or whatever. Used to exercise the demons and stuff. So, just saying. It will help you out in all situations.
Demons out of your beard.
There was so many. Just saying. There was so many demons in my beard.
Hey, they must have come from somewhere. Maybe on the way, like you passed through some place, you blew through. There was like smoke in a volcano or something. You went through it and you thought it was just a volcano, but it turned out to be an evil lair. And then you picked up some of the bad spirits. They inhabited your beard, and then thank goodness for salty Egyptian air on the beach.
Exactly. Thank goodness for that. But no, it was my horse's name. Guess what his name was? It was a he. His name was Antonio. Oh, Antonio for those that say.
That's precious.
He was such a brat. He wouldn't listen to half the things that I was saying to him. Maybe he doesn't understand the English language. I don't know. Because he's Egyptian. He's an Egyptian horse, so maybe he didn't understand what I was telling him my life story.
What do you speak in Egypt?
Arabic. Or a mixture of Arabic and other things. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We went, all like most of the family went, and we went along a beach, and it was really nice. It was really amazing experience.
Did you try any special kind of Egyptian food while you were there?
Yes, McDonald's.
Like any
it was an amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. McDonald's was amazing. Like. And KFC, that was awesome as well. Hard Rock Cafe, that was amazing as well. All the Egyptian brands, I went and tried them out. I don't know if you guys have even heard of those names, but yeah, they were there. Okay, maybe they have it in America. I'm not sure.
Familiar. Yeah.
Seriously though, Egyptian delicacies. Where we stayed was near the Red Sea, and fish was a big thing. So we had like a lot of like fish and seafood and that kind of stuff. Yeah. We didn't really have like a delicacy per se. It was more just how can I put it? It was just more regular stuff and like what is fresh to them kind of thing. So it's like so they had a lot of like fresh stuff. Also, we went camel riding and quad biking. That was fun.
Camel riding.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That must be like you've really made a really neat trip when you've gone camel riding in Egypt.
Yeah,
now I feel
in the
like
middle of the
we
desert.
To California and go surfing.
You should.
You gotta do it all. I feel like that's kind of the equivalent in a way.
I don't know. I'm not really into water sports. The fear of drowning is a thing.
Because if you come to California, I'm slapping you on the board and I'm pushing you into the water, and I hope you can swim.
No. I can. I can swim, but I'm not a strong swimmer.
I will tether you to your board, and as long as you can stay close to your board and don't get, untethered, then you'll be good because your board floats. So
the thing is, I'm like a lead balloon. I just sink. I just sink. Just saying. Just giving you a little peek into my personal life. I can't float on water for some reason.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure that there's a lifeguard on duty.
That would be really nice. I think that would be really nice if someone would actually be there and actually be helping me. Yeah, went quad biking along the desert, and it was like a 30-mile track just through the desert with the sun beating down on you. It was.
So were there camels riding on quad bikes?
Camels riding on quad bikes?
Yes.
Honestly, I didn't see any, but they had to get into the middle of the desert somehow. So I'm guessing they do have that. I'm guessing they do have that.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, what are they doing out there? There's nothing out there, right?
Exactly. What are they gonna do there? There's no in the freaking desert. It's just more sand. You see that all the time. Go to a beach.
Now, I have to ask you.
Okay.
Where's the ice cream? The Egyptian ice cream. You had 2 weeks to find that Egyptian ice cream, and you showed up with none.
So I think a little bit of context is in order here. So before I went, DeadsyDoll over here were like, "Oh, you need to have some of this Egyptian ice cream." No, I think you were craving ice cream, and I said, "Oh, something along the lines. Oh, I'm gonna be having a lot of ice cream in Egypt when I go." And she's like, "Oh, you gotta." And then you looked it up, Egyptian ice cream, and you were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to try this, and you have to take pictures."
I was like, "It's a thing. It's actually a thing." It was ice cream, and it's got little tiny pieces of fruit in it, and it looked delicious. It looked amazing. It's very colorful and very fun looking. It's one of those foods that you look at, you're like, "Wow, this is really like cool." It's got all these little colors and stuff with little flakes on it. There's a couple of the things that we have over here that are like that, but but they're not in Egypt. They're in America, so they're not as special because I was born here. So, of course, I was like telling him, "You've got to find this ice cream. Whatever you do, go find the ice cream. Go." Goes to McDonald's. Did you at least get a McFlurry while you were out there?
We got Sundays in McDonald's.
Okay, well that still,
main reason because you got a free Coca-Cola cup, like a glass cup.
Oh.
So whenever you got a Sunday, and we're like, okay, we'll just get a whole bunch of those and fill out an apartment full of Coca-Cola cups for some reason.
That's weird.
Really weird. But it was, I did have the Sunday. It was nice.
And a snack.
Yeah, it was nice. There wasn't really. I couldn't find the ice cream that you were talking about, so I didn't. I didn't do it.
It's alright.
It's just the way it is.
You're going back to Egypt sometime, right?
Probably, yeah. Probably in the next few years, most likely. But I want to go to California this year. Yeah, I want to try for PlayStation Experience. I had actually was thinking about going to PlayStation Experience last year, but no, I had to go to Egypt for 2 weeks. You know, it's just one of those things.
So it wasn't even worth it. Sure, you rode camels, you went horseback riding on the beach with wind blowing in your hair, and you tried the local delicacies like KFC and McDonald's.
Of course, I had a full experience. Just saying, I had a full experience. It was fun though. It was fun, but I really wish I was there for The Last of Us being shown off and the new Uncharted thing.
That was really cool. Yeah, it was really fun.
Not fair. Not fair, because this is the first year that I missed watching it live because I was flying at the time. Boo!
And did you at least have an in-flight movie or something?
Honestly, I was so sick during the time.
Could you change the channel?
Well, they have the TVs at the back of the screen, back of the seats now, so it's all touchscreen and you can watch whatever you want. But I was so sick on the way there, I felt like I was dying. Like, I don't even know.
Or like
I had the flu. I was midway through the flu. I didn't even want to go because I was so sick. I was kind of forced into going, but I mean, ultimately it was a good decision. But I mean, at the time I was so ill.
Yeah. Probably while you're sick kind of makes you miserable and
and I tried to make the most of it, even though I was sick.
I had a similar problem at the same time. You know, that was like I had just gotten out of the hospital a few days before I left for PSX. You know, they had just removed that gallstone, so I understand completely. Like traveling, and then being like feeling like really like, oh, yeah, I understand.
It sucked. It sucked a lot because I had 3 flights. I had 3 flights. I went from here, Manchester, to Geneva, Switzerland, and from Geneva I went to Istanbul, Turkey, and from Turkey I went to Egypt, and it sucked. It sucked so much. Like, I just knocked out as soon as I got on the plane. I just knocked out because I was in so much pain. I was like,
well, it's a good thing you were at least able to sleep, because sometimes people are just too uncomfortable and in too much pain to actually even get to sleep. And some people just don't like to sleep in public. They get a little paranoid. I've heard a lot of people who just...
Yeah, I know a few people like that. But this is how I look at it. If I'm in pain, F all you around me, I'm going to sleep.
There you go, there it is. Or if you're just plain that tired.
Yeah.
Like I once fell asleep under a bench in Los Angeles, and then when I woke up, there was somebody sleeping on the bench above me. So don't ask me why.
Bunk bed.
Like,
makeshift bunk bed.
It was a man. It was a grown man.
Oh,
and
snap.
I was just kind of like, okay.
Okay, gotta move.
Yeah. Probably.
Thing is, like, if you ever fly at night, like in, not like physically getting wings and flying. I mean, like, when you get on a plane and stuff like that. If you're getting a night flight and you have to wait in the airport for a few hours, if you just go through the lobby, you'll see a whole bunch of people just using up the whole bench to go to sleep, or like on the floor, just finding a nice corner to sit in and just go to sleep. A lot of people do it. A lot of people just sleep.
That's where I was. I was inside the airport. I wasn't like on the streets or anything. There's no way I would have done that on the streets, but I felt safe. I felt safe enough. I was a little frustrated because the McDonald's inside there had closed, and I was really hungry, and so
I know. There's my local McDonald's. There's a homeless guy that goes and sleeps inside because it's a 24-hour McDonald's, and they just let him sleep there because nobody comes in, like, and you just let him sleep there, and it's really nice because they give him like a blanket and stuff, just nice.
Wow, that is really nice of them.
Yeah.
And 24-hour McDonald's. Jeez, they have a new McDonald's movie coming out. I think it's called The Founder. It's about Roy Kroc.
Oh, as long as it's not like a horror movie with Ronald McDonald in it.
It's got Michael Keaton in it, so.
It's like, hi kids. Like, oh.
He can be a little. He can be quite a bit out there, but yeah, no, it's not a horror film. It's supposed to be, true story, of course. I'm sure they exaggerate and dramatize a lot of parts about it, but I do believe that there was a lot of drama involved with the creation of that franchise, as it was anyway. So, I mean, you kind of have to be one of those in-your-face mover and a shaker people to grow such a corporation like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. These things don't just grow like, you know, slowly they grow pretty quickly when you've got something big like that.
Yeah,
So,
you kind of have to be aggressive.
You do, yeah, you do. But hey, they make their money. They make their money. Now they sponsor everything.
If you were gonna open up a restaurant, a big corporation like that, do you think you would do something like McDonald's, or do you think you would make something, you know, a little different?
Yeah, I would obviously, like, McDonald's has that market down. KFC has the fried chicken down pretty much.
Well,
In a way, like Popeyes, but KFC is the
Popeyes
biggest. KFC is the biggest. Like, it's all over the world, right?
That's true.
Burger King, same with that. You know, they do their burgers and they've got that market down. You can't really hit them, you know. But I would definitely want to go and do something different. I would like not fusion, but just different. Something that not many people have seen, like a cuisine from a different part of the world that you don't really get to see much, and just like kind of like modernize it, you know?
Oh, okay. So
I've thought about it.
instead of opening up like a regular franchise, you could do the Egyptian franchise.
Well, I don't
Egyptian
know.
KFC.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Something's different about it.
I was telling.
So-
I was gonna say, like, one thing I didn't have in Egypt that I really, really wanted to have, like I was craving it. Burger King. No, not ice cream.
Mwah.
Burger King. I really love the Whoppers. But they didn't have it in. They had one last time I went. But this time when I went, there was no Burger King.
You
They
guys
closed
could be
down.
doing something different, because the quality of Burger King has really gone down for me quite a bit. And
Really?
the last time I went to a Burger King was in Bakersfield, California, and I was traveling. It was during my PlayStation experience trip, and we waited so long just to place the order, and then just to get our food, and it was just like, it was such an ugly atmosphere. Everybody was cranky, and I don't know why we were all willing to just sit there and wait. I think it's because we just straight up wanted burgers, and we were tired of traveling, and we were just hungry, even though we were surrounded by other food places. I think we just wanted burgers. But wow, that is so weird that you know that corn is from Bakersfield. I knew that, but I didn't,
Oh,
didn't know,
corn?
especially coming from where you're from, Active Messiah. But yeah, so
The metal band
I
corn?
didn't really, they really killed the experience for me. Now I don't want to go back to Burger King, like ever, like any of them. And
Ooh.
I might have gone back maybe once since then, but it's just something about, I feel like the quality has really gone down. So maybe, like I said, maybe you guys have something different going on, different recipe or something. So, I do know that the recipes are different around the world.
I only have it where I know it's halal. So
yeah.
that's it. I mean, like, I've had it in Saudi before. I've had it in Egypt before. I've had it in Turkey before. And a few other places here and there. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I loved it. I loved Burger King. Oh, even in Malaysia I had it. So yeah, I've been around. That sounds really wrong, but yeah, I've traveled to many places.
You mean if you've been around the world?
Yeah, and I haven't done. I'm not done yet. I want to go other more places and explore more.
What's on your bucket list of at least traveling wise?
So I really want to go to South Africa. That's something that would be really nice to go. I have family in Malawi, which is just above South Africa. So that would be really cool to go visit them. I would like to go to Zanzibar, as you all know. We should all know. I want to travel all around the US.
Hey, me too.
Yay! We should
I've
go.
kind of
Let's all go on a road
here.
trip.
Except the Midwest. We can totally skip the Midwest.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
we're going up north to where
Seattle and stuff like that.
No, that's the West Coast.
You just said up west, right?
No, I said the Midwest.
Oh yeah. Let's not
The
go.
north, the North Midwest. Where like Illinois is. I'd love to go to Chicago. I mean,
Ooh,
I've been to
yeah.
Chicago twice,
I would like to go there
and
as well.
I've had Chicago deep dish pizza at Giordano's. If anybody is from Chicago, they should know Giordano's. It's pretty popular. I think they have a couple of locations. Oh man, food's so good there. I haven't really been in the South. I was in I think it was Charlotte. Yeah, I've been to Charlotte a couple of times, but like just in the airport, so it's not.
I went there once as well.
Actual. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Charlotte when after my Boston trip. Like after that, I went for some odd reason. I went that way to Chicago, and then from Chicago I went over Boston again. So it was like weird. But yeah, yeah.
Wait, what? You flew into Chicago?
No, from Boston, yeah. So I started in Boston, went to Chicago, and then went from Chicago. I went to London.
Oh, okay, yeah, because certain airports don't have certain flights, so they have to fly you to the airports that have those flights. So, I mean, it makes sense. It's a big hassle to us, but yeah. Actually, during my Boston trip, I also went to Chicago. But we left at different times, so yeah. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
It's really neat though when there's a convention and you see people who are and you just know that they're going to the same convention because you see them wearing like Twitch hoodies, or they'll be wearing like a lanyard or something that you recognize, and it's pretty cool getting to, you know, you're like, oh, there's the little gamer right there. I wonder if I should say hi. Hey, I'm gonna be there too, you know.
Yeah, I definitely want to meet up.
I don't know about you, but it gets me like a little more excited when I see people like traveling, like they're going to the same event that I'm going to, and that's pretty neat.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully you'll be able to get the PlayStation Experience this year, because it actually has not been announced yet. It was in California the last 2 years, but the first year it was in Las Vegas, which, as you know, is in Nevada. It's not California.
How far is that from California, though?
It depends.
Quite a while.
It depends on where you are in California, because California is huge. It's one of the biggest states in the United States. So
you should show everyone your pillow that I got you for. That's the state of California.
Say that again?
I said you should show everyone the pillow of the California state. It's okay. You could see it on her Twitter.
There I go.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so if you want to know where Las Vegas is, yeah. So this is my California pillow. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I'm centered.
Yeah. You can see it. Yeah,
okay.
I
check.
Yeah, just higher it a little bit. Just a little.
This
touch.
way?
There you go. We got the face there. Go a bit higher.
Okay. Oh.
There you go. There's the face.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
So Nevada is in this curve right here, and it comes out and it goes like that. Las Vegas is somewhere in this spot right here. So if you're in the Central California, it's really not that far. Really not.
Well, I'll be wanting to go to LA, so. But I want to look at where PlayStation Experience will be, so.
No, let's do this. All right, LA is about probably here, I'd say. Probably. And then San Diego is down here, where the face is. That's a face, right? Yeah.
It is.
So San Diego is very Southern California. Los Angeles is kind of, it's above it. It's a couple hours above it. This is all Central California. Bakersfield, like we were talking about, is actually it's south. So Bakersfield is about here, I think.
Awesome.
And then San Francisco where is it? Yeah. No.
It'll be on that side, yeah, near the beach
San
side.
Francisco is in here somewhere, because it's Northern California. And then you got Eureka up here, and then all the other cities that nobody even knows because they don't go up there, because like people don't talk about them. So they don't. They talk about San Francisco, Sacramento, SoCal, pretty much anywhere in SoCal. People really like it in those areas, so.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to PlayStation Experience. That's one thing I definitely want to do, and I want to get as many people as I can to come with me. So that'll be really nice to get a meetup going. But even then, like I would want to go all around California. I think San Fran, San Diego, all those nice places. Venice Beach, LA, all that stuff. You know, like Hollywood.
To be your tour guide.
Yeah.
And your translator.
Yeah, I need a translator, because they were like saying yoga and stuff like that, and I'm like, what? Like French fries. I'd be like, can I get some chips? And like they were like, give me a pack of crisps or something. I'm like, nah.
I got you.
Nah.
I got you.
Thanks, appreciate the help. Like, I'm gonna look at people weirdly.
So okay, I mean, when it comes to California, we do have our local delicacies, but of course, like you said, you would need your food halal, so that would be a little bit more difficult to find. But there's still some things out here that you could try for sure. I mean, California's very like, it's not hard to find places that are either vegetarian or special diet, because there are health conscious people out here. Actually, just down the street from me, there's a 100% vegetarian restaurant, and they do have vegan food there too. So, and they've been in business for a few years, so somebody's buying it.
I know in like LA, it's a very diverse like place.
It's the same way in San Francisco too.
Yeah, it's a very diverse place. And I was actually looking up halal restaurants and halal places to eat in LA, and there was a ton of them. You know. Yeah,
well, LA is huge. Like, it's huge because it's not just a city; it's also a county, so it's enormous.
Oh, right, okay.
It's huge, and
that could get annoying. That could get confusing.
Like city, and then county, and then the state. So in my state, we don't really have things like. I mean, I guess we do, but not where I live, because I live more in a metropolitan type area. So. I was told in some states they have things like villages, and that was totally new to me. I've never known anything about a village. And then, you know, we have cities, and then we have like small towns somewhere, I guess. But I don't really know the difference between some of those things, the way that they work. But yeah, anyway. So so the bigger the city, the more options you're gonna have, because there's more people. And they have to cater to a lot of different types of people. It's really diverse here in California. So I think that you would really like it here. We've got tons of things. We've got snow, we've got beaches, we've got deserts, we've got mountains, we've got forests. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a really like diverse, like not just like the people, but the actual like environment and the atmosphere is all different. I've noticed that in a lot of America, you know, it's very diverse between the certain places, and it's really nice to see. It's really nice to see, like, environment wise anyway.
So I think that you'll like it.
I think so too. Oh yeah, I think so too. I think I would have a ton of fun.
Definitely, like, keep doing your research. The more you know about it, the more
the more I can
what you want out of your trip.
Definitely.
Just like you should have done your research on the ice cream before you went.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Never gonna let me live that down.
Next Egypt trip. I'm gonna stow away inside your little carry-on, and when you open it up, you think it's gonna be your pants and your clothes, and I'm gonna be like, surprise!
And I'm gonna be like, what just happened?
I'm just gonna get punched in the face, and when I come to, I'm still gonna be expecting that ice cream.
Oh.
So,
well, I think I'd probably have got you that ice cream and just put it on your eyes, just to stop the swelling. I punch you in the face. It's gonna hurt. Huh?
Well.
Whoa, now, not that weak. So I finished my tea, by the way. Finished my tea. How you doing with your tea over there?
I've almost finished my drink.
Oh yeah, your Mexican hot chocolate.
Mexican hot chocolate.
I want some of that.
A lot more popular here than you would think. We are connected to Mexico, so we have a lot of Mexican culture in California, whether you're part Mexican or not, a lot of people here seem to know like very basic Spanish, or will love Mexican food, or will excuse me, or will even do certain kinds of you know, Mexican culture type of activities, like you know, like
Yeah.
you know, like a piñata is you know, it comes from Mexico.
Sorry, what?
Piñata. A piñata.
There you go. I was wondering what the hell that was.
It's a little paper mache animal or whatever you put in the shape. You beat it with a stick, and then when it explodes, the candy chips out. Yay! This is fun.
We had one of those for my nephew's first birthday party.
Yeah,
it was kind of hilarious.
You actually, I mean, you don't have to be, obviously you don't need to be Mexican to participate in that kind of activity. So, I mean, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a weird thing, like beating the crap out of something, but at the same time, it's a little bit of fun, you know. I would never understand the Mexican candy though. I've had some bad experiences.
You know,
I've had some bad experiences.
I understand why you don't understand it, because it is a little weird, but like I grew up with it, so
yeah.
You know, it was normal to me. Like actually, I had a thing that fell down, and I posted this on Instagram.
Okay.
Is okay, with Mexican food and seasonings and candies and stuff, there's like things that have like little spices in it and stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, when I was living in Brazil, or when I was staying there for a few months, I was looking all over the place for candy that had a little spice to it. I just wanted it because I was like, hey, I'm in South America. Like, are they gonna do it like Mexico too? Not too far, but no, the culture's actually a lot different. There's some similarities, like quite a bit similarities, but they don't put any kind of spices or anything like that in their food. And I thought that was a little like really like, you know, even you know, do you guys have Red Hots, like the cinnamon Red Hots, little
No
Imperials?
Idea. No, I don't think so. We
Dang,
have cinnamon
okay,
cinnamon candy, so like.
So I mean, you know, that's kind of a spice, sort of, but not the same, because with Mexican candy you can have like a lemon flavor or lime, and sometimes there'd be a little salt or chili pepper, or excuse me, chili powder. And so for Christmas, I wasn't even the only one in my family who did this, but we got these things. I bought them because I thought they would be really good to use, or really good to put in the stockings, just because it's a staple that we have in the household. But then somebody else thought it was a good idea, and they put them in the stocking too. So I ended up with one, and I think it's I don't know if you can see it. It's called tahine.
Okay.
And
That sounds
it's a little
cool.
seasoning that we put on fruit. So
Oh,
kinda,
right. Yeah. Yeah. So you sent me a few Mexican candy, and Mrs. May, shout out to Mrs. May, who sent me some Mexican candy. I'm not a fan of tamarind. Like, if you guys don't know, like some of the Mexican candy that I've had has had tamarind in it. Look it up if you don't know what it is. It's like a fruit thing.
Oh, tamarind?
Yeah, tamarind. Sorry. Tamarind. Okay? Tamarind. And tamarind. Right.
Cilantro.
Jalapenos. Okay, let's not.
We should do that one day. We should have a stream where we
mispronounce things.
we'll teach the stream some words in other languages.
Sounds like a plan.
Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe during a Discord discussion.
Yeah. Let's do it. But yeah, it was. It just didn't feel like candy to me. It was like this salty taste to it. There was like a salty, like a spicy taste to it, and then it became sweet. And I'm like, why do I have to work to get my sweetness? Why do I have to work to get
Okay,
my
so
sweetness?
the content that I like, and this is gonna sound really weird. It comes in it looks like a little I don't know why the cap looks like a little chupon. It almost looks like a baby bottle. Like,
Okay.
freaking, you push it, and when you open up the top, you push it, and then there's like little squares on the top, and then the stuff goes, and it just like.
Is that the thing that I have?
It's like a gooey jelly.
I think I have that.
Jelly,
That I haven't tried because I'm just too scared to try.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see you have one of those, but like,
Wait, let me get it. Let me get it.
I still want to hear you say jalapeno again.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
This is, I think, what you're talking about, right? This one.
Jalapenos.
Is this the thing that I don't know, you'll have to see it on the stream, but I think this is the thing that you were talking about. This is it's a weird type thing.
Save for, I will have to see the stream. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't, I'm just too scared to try it. I'm too scared to try it.
Yeah.
Maybe when I get Mrs. May back on at some point, I'll try it, and I'm gonna try it in front of her, and I'm gonna be like, what
I remember
the freak
looking
did
up
you
to
send
see
me?
whether or not that had
gelatin
in it.
Yeah, and it didn't.
What
you said.
It did. Okay, no, okay. I'd love to be around when you try it though. So make sure you let me know because I want to see that. That's the kind you open it up. It's got the little holes on it, like a little Play-Doh thing. You squish it through. It's got all the it's got the little Play-Doh hair. You know how it comes kind of like it just flowers out like that. Anyway, squeeze it, but not too much because if you do, it'll just keep coming out even after you stop squeezing it. And you just kind of like slurp it right off the top, and it's a very gooey, not really like, it's kind of like a gel, but it's very like a thicker kind of a gel. Very gooey, a little bit of spice. Cortana woke up. And I like them a lot. Like I said, I grew up with them, and then again I grew up with Lucas, which had lead in it. So
wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe that did something to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be. Yeah. You are a crazy one.
They had to take
we have to wind down now, guys. Thank you all for coming by. I'm gonna switch the thing because I'm taking over again. Bam. There we go. Thank you so much for everyone for coming by. You guys are all awesome. Thank you, DeadsyDoll, for taking the reins today.
How did I do?
You did great. You did, amazingly well. Thank you for hanging out. Guys, make sure you hit that follow button if you're new, and make sure you check out DeadsyDoll's Twitter. Make sure you follow her on Twitter, and make sure you follow her on Twitch. Also, we're in the same team. We're in the Power Planeteers, so make sure you go and follow Power Planeteers. Not Planeteers, but Power Planeteers. Okay. Make sure you go check them out, and I think this is the end of the stream, guys. I hope you had fun. First episode, we thought we'd twist it up a little bit, change it out and I'll be doing this for a while. So make sure you come by every Fridays at 8 p.m. EST, or what time is it in PST again? 5 p.m. PST.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. PST.
Time.
Yeah, and if you're in the UK like me, it's 1 a.m. On Saturday. So yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Kaisuru for the music. You're awesome. You're an awesome dude. And a big shout out to Spicy Gamer Chick, who happens to be Kaisuru's wife, who helped me with a post and graphics and stuff. So really awesome with awesome sauce. So yeah, every Friday at 8 p.m. Make sure you get your tea and just hang out with us. Hang out. Anyway, guys, any last words there, DeadsyDoll, before we leave? I like putting you on the spot when you just took like a huge gulp of tea. Oh, sorry, of hot chocolate. No, it's fine. You can joke. It's cool.
I'd rather not. Well, all I can say is I look forward to seeing more Tea Time with Mo, because in the time since the season 1, you've met so many new people, and I can't wait to like see them on stream to kind of see
for sure
how things go for them. I would love to get to know more people on here. I think that you run into a lot of friendly people, and I'm a friendly person. I like making new friends, so I like to see who you bring around, so I can make them feel welcome here as well.
Yay! Yeah, I like hanging out with people one-on-one. It's always nice. It's always nice, and I like promoting my peoples. You don't grow alone. You grow with people.
Yep.
So it's always nice to learn about other people's experiences and where they come from. It humanizes us, I feel. It humanizes us. Because
it kind of strips away some of the gimmicks that, not that there's anything wrong with the gimmicks. I think it works for a lot of people. For some people, other ones, it's like, it's kind of like you're seeing the same things over and over again. So
Definitely. And I try and like to humanize everyone. And, it's just nice. I think it's really nice to hang out. Not with just my people, but with new people that come in as well and join the community. So yeah, next week, guys, I will see you all then. Bye, everyone.